beware, beware. This is a warning. The Grim Reaper of radio, Bob Romanik, with his off-the-record show is about to air. He's probably the nastiest and craziest son of a bitch that you've ever had the misfortune to encounter. The Grim Reaper show will be very controversial and probably quite tasteless. If you are even slightly offended by controversial matter concerning religion, racial matters, politics, or life's problems, you are hereby warned to turn this program off immediately. The Grim Reaper show will be, like his face, very scary and very ugly. At this time, not proudly, but shamefully presents to you Bob Romanik, the craziest son of a bitch on the radio today.
This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting at its finest. America's bi-state voice of freedom. Your guardian of the First Amendment. And we are always proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Good Monday morning to everybody. Hey, we've got our good friend, a great representative from the 108th Legislative District for this great state of Illinois out of Oakville, State Representative Charlie Meyer. Charlie, how the heck you doing, buddy?
Good morning, Bob.
It's a kind of a somber time out there in your area, isn't it, Charlie?
It is a somber time. We're waiting for the arrival of Tyler Eubanks' body back from Afghanistan. The body is due in at Scottsdale right now, and then we'll come down Interstate 64 with a Nashville exit, and then go south to Amarillo. And so I'm just getting ready to go and stand with my school kids. So I'll go for that.
Well, Charlie, you're coming in a little weak, but thank you very much, Mr. Charlie Myers. This is the soldier from our area that they're bringing home today, and it's going down Interstate 64. So if anybody can get out there, I know Charlie's got his tractors out there with flags to represent the good people of the 108th District, and it's not political with Charlie Myers. I mean, it's heartfelt, as it is with all of us in this great country when we have to bring home one of our brave military heroes in a box. But you know, that's part of life, that's part of war, that's part of what we do in this great country. So we want to say our condolences to our fallen hero, and I hope they line Interstate 64 where they've never seen as many vehicles. So State Representative Charlie Myers, Charlie, thank you very much. Charlie Myers is like I am. He's a strong supporter of this great country of ours. He's a strong supporter of our veterans. Charlie's out there paying his respects, and I hope if any of you good people can get out there, you can do the same. And I got to say, people, that's why I do what I do here. And we're going to get to some more emails. I don't read the good emails, people, because, you know, that's kind of self-serving. The hundreds and thousands of good emails. I like the 2 or 3 bad ones. Because contrary to what people think, Bob Romanik really doesn't give a damn. I'm glad I've got friends out there. I'm glad I've got supporters. But I tell you, if I had no one supporting me, if I had no one liking me, it wouldn't make a difference. See, because I'm going to exercise my First Amendment right. I don't exercise my First Amendment right to make people happy. I don't even do it to make people sad. I do it because I can. I do it because that brave military hero is coming home in a box today that's fighting for my freedoms and your freedoms. That man will never die in vain. That life will never be taken in vain as long as I'm alive, because I'm going to exercise the right that he fought and died for. And if you people don't like it, kiss my white, hairy, wrinkled, red, white, and blue, patriotic, stinky ass. Because, see, you know why I say that? Because I can. And then people say, you can't say, I say what the hell I want. You blame that proud military hero that's being put to rest. You blame him because he has fought and died to give me the right to speak. And you ass-white bastards out there, not the ones that support freedom of speech, you ass-white bastards that don't support freedom of speech unless it's the same speech that you agree with, that's not free speech. Are you nuts? Anyway, with me today, just walked in, so don't hold what I've said against this gentleman. And I got to say, it kind of segues right into it, because Johnny Cash, what a great patriot, what a great man Johnny Cash was. You know all of his songs. He loved America. And with me today is Mr. Bill Furness. Now, I'll tell you, if you like Johnny Cash, Bill Furness is probably, and I've heard of a lot of tribute artists with different bands, but Mr. Bill Furness probably gives you the best insight, probably gives you the best appearance, the best show, the best music of any Johnny Cash tribute artist. And there's not a lot of Johnny Cash tribute artists around, because I think it's a little hard to impersonate our tribute Johnny Cash. We've got a lot of Beatles, got a lot of Elvis. But with me, Mr. Bill Furness. Bill, how the hell you doing, buddy?
I'm great, Bob. How are you this morning?
Hey, not real good, but that's okay. Hey, how you've been the and I don't like to say impersonator, because you guys get mad, and I understand why. You're one of the best, if not the best, Johnny Cash tribute artist in the Midwest, maybe in the country. How's your schedule been looking, Bill?
Yeah, it's been pretty busy. Just got out of the studio, recorded my first Christmas record, and I was traveling down through Oklahoma, playing some shows there. Lots of Johnny Cash fans in Oklahoma. Man, things are great, and there are some really good Johnny Cash tribute artists out there, but you were right, though. There's just not that many of us, and I'm proud to do the man justice. I appreciate your comments.
Hey, Bill, you don't have, I've been to quite a few of your concerts, and I'll tell you what, I like Johnny Cash. I like what he stood for. I just like the man in general, and your appearance, your voice, your mannerisms. I mean, I never saw Johnny Cash in person. I saw him on TV. But I'll tell you, Bill, and I mean this sincerely, if anybody likes Johnny Cash, if anybody likes his music, if anybody likes the style of Johnny Cash, they'll love your performance, because, I mean, you have apparently put a lot of work and effort into paying a tribute to the great artist Johnny Cash.
About 7 years now.
So you've been doing it 7 years, huh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
It'd have been, hey, why didn't you be Elvis? Hell, everybody's Elvis. Maybe that's why you didn't. That's why you weren't Elvis, huh?
I don't know. Maybe that's part of it. But I gravitated towards that acoustic guitar and that just that Johnny Cash sound, and all that storytelling in the songs, and the way he maneuvered through the stories and the play on words. I love that stuff.
Yeah. Where are you going to be here recently, Bill? Where you coming to town at?
Well, this Saturday, be in Waterloo, Illinois.
And the radio station will be there, and I hope everybody comes out, because this is a prelude. I talked with Bill off the air. We're going to try to put a great tribute to help with our first responders. And Bill, I know you're a lover of all of our first responders, our policemen, our firemen, and we're going to try to put something together at Fisher's, get 500 or 600 people and donate to the first responders. And I think it'll be a hell of a show. I think we'll keep you in this area. I don't know why you good artists have to go to Oklahoma. We want to keep you in St. Clair, Madison, Clinton, and Washington County, but you're going to be Saturday night at Waterloo, right?
Waterloo VFW, yeah. Shows at 7:30, and the doors open at 6:30. You can get tickets at 314-329-8383. The reserve seating is sold out, but we do have plenty of general admission tickets available.
Now, what's that number again, Bill?
That is 314-329-8383. Or they're available at the Rural King. The great people at Rural King in Waterloo, Illinois.
Can you get them at the door also, you said?
You can get them at the door, yes.
You know, you talk about being sold out. Hell, I come through, what was it, Trenton or New Baden last year? You were sold out before they even knew you were there.
Right. Yeah. Where were we? What show? Oh, that was New Athens.
No, it wasn't New Athens. It was New Baden.
Oh, New Baden. That's right. Yeah, we did the New Baden American Legion. I can't remember where I'm at.
Yeah. Well, you do a lot of traveling, but that was. I saw a sign come up, and I called you about tickets, and you said, "Hell, Bob, I don't know. It's already sold out."
Yep, that was right. Yeah.
So
only took a few days.
But I'll tell you, Bill, it's and you know it for I don't know what's the charge of a ticket, $20,
$20. Yeah.
You know, it's cheap. It's great entertainment, and I gotta say, Bill, I've known you for a while. You've got a couple CDs out. You're not only a good artist, you're a good person. You know, I know you contribute to various causes, and we talked about doing something for the first responders, and you were the first to get on board. Said, Bob, anything for our first responders, our policemen, our firemen, our heroes, I'll be for. And I think that's what Johnny Cash would have been about.
Absolutely. Yeah, I hope to do many shows. I know we're going to do the 49th anniversary of the Folsom Prison, and that'll be over in St. Louis. There'll be some fundraising there for the Division of Welfare of St. Louis County, and I think we're doing a dinner for the fallen officer's family, Officer Snyder, over in St. Louis. We're going to do something in December for them. So anything that we can do to help. Yesterday was a sad day.
Yes, it was.
Lots of officers harmed.
And Bill, do you guys have a website?
Yeah, www.jcashtribute.com. Oh, and I would like to say that we have a brand new June Carter tribute artist. Her name is Sharon Newell, and she'll be there in Waterloo this Saturday. She's fantastic.
Well, I tell you what, Bill, we sure appreciate it. One more time, tickets Saturday night. Give us a telephone number where we can acquire some tickets.
314-329-8383 or at the Rural King in Waterloo, Illinois.
We'll be there, Bill. Thank you very much, Mr. Bill Furness. One of the best, if not the best. He's too humble to say that. I will. Probably the best Johnny Cash tribute artist. And if you people like Johnny Cash, you'll love Mr. Bill Furness. Bill, thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you, Bob.
I gotta say, I'm going to let Bill get out because I why do people attribute what I say to other people? Here's Bill Furness, a great guy. You know, I know there's not a lot of black support for Johnny Cash, and I don't know why, but, you know, I don't have a lot of support. The white community, I don't think, supports Snoop Doggy Doo-Doo, whatever the hell his name in this week. But, again, I want to thank Bill Furness. I like to be in this studio by myself because then I can say what I want, and you people listen to Bob Romanik. You listen to Bob Romanik. I'm going to say what I want, when I want, about who I want, whenever I want. But people, listen to me. If you think Bob Romanik gives a damn, you're crazy. I don't give a damn what somebody says about me. I don't give a damn what somebody thinks about me. I don't give a damn what somebody does to me anymore. See, my life's, you know, I got not many years left, and if I keep talking like this, might not have many minutes left, but see, that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is you people sit out there on your lame asses, my friends too. We got to make a difference when we leave this earth. And I'm not a religious guy by any means. We leave this earth. Let's all put our mark there, not like a dog and piss on your territory. Let's do something positive for this great country of ours. Our military heroes do. Our policemen, our first responders do. And we sit back and let these lame-ass bastards just take over our country. It's our fault. It's nobody's fault but ours, people. And then I have people say, Romanik, you're a racist. You can kiss my white ass. I'm not a racist. And I want to get into that momentarily. Let's see where we can go with some of this crap. Bob. Oh, no, I can't go there. That's a good one for me. It's calling these politicians something that I can't call. Here from long time. You should eliminate the hate. What the hell are you talking about, bitch? What are you talking about? I'm not eliminating nothing. Who the hell are you to tell me what to eliminate? She says, you should eliminate the hate. Why do you so much hate Mayor Eckert? Eckert has done so much for Lindenwood. Well, sure he has. He hasn't done nothing for the people of Belleville. He's done it for Lindenwood because he's going to get a big job there, you idiot bitch. I moved to Belleville from Hong Kong, and Belleville is a first-class all-American city. Jesus Christ, honey. Are you nuts? You're from Hong Kong? You should have been from Ding Dong. Belleville, a first-class city? You American cowboy. Hey, honey, I love you a long time. Long time love you. You have no idea how it is in Hong Kong. No, I don't know how it is in Hong Kong. What the hell does that have to do with anything? I heard your mean show, and it offends me deeply. Well, then hey, honey, this is America. Get your ass back to Hong Kong where you can get killed for saying something that somebody doesn't believe or agree with. Go back over there and let them politicians throw your lame ass under the jail. You come over here to Hong Kong and tell me that it offends you deeply, then get your ass. This is America, you ignorant bitch. We can say what we want, when we want, whenever we want. Here's what pisses me off. Get people from all these foreign countries come over, from Mexico and all over. We got to learn their language. You go to the store, and I've nothing against the Mexican people. You go to the store, and you read crap in Mexican. English is going to be in Iraq and Iranian and all that crap. They don't do that in foreign countries. You go over there as an American, you learn their language, you learn their customs. And if you don't, your ass will be in jail. I will never listen again, ever. Well, listen, Mrs. Hong Kong, ding dong, dumbass, whoever the hell you are. Ho Ho Long is her name. See, you got every right to say what you said. And I got every right to say what I say. But see, you're mad because what I say you don't agree with. Well, you better learn in this great country of ours, ho, ho, long, dong, whatever. Damn, it kills me. But I want to tell you why I hate Mayor Mark Pussy Boy, also known as Maximus Vaginus Eckert. You know, the show isn't long enough to give you all the reasons. But I will tell you, Long Jong Dong, I will tell you, I really despise this no-count inbred idiot, Mark the Big Pussy, also known as Maximus Vaginus Eckert. He can lie about anything that he wants to. And let it hurt. Let it hurt the money in the pocketbooks for the good people of Belleville. But when he continues to lie, you hear me, to lie about the safety in Belleville, that Belleville is safe, this puts all the citizens in jeopardy. And they let their guard down. And after they let their guard down, someone's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get killed. And they already have. And that's why, may I add, Mayor Mark the Big Pussy, also known as Maximus Vaginus Eckert, the blood of every citizen who was hurt or killed in Belleville, their blood is on your hands. You low-life scumbag, creepy, no-count, bottom-feeding son of a bitch. Now, Hong Tong Long Dong, whatever the hell your name is, that's the main reason that there's so much hate in my heart for these politicians. And I think you good people out there understand. Now, Hong Long Dong from Hong Kong, she doesn't understand. She love Mark Maximus Vaginus Eckert. Love him long time. Love you long time. You ignorant bitch. Get your ass back to Hong Kong. Don't you tell me. You come over. You hear that, people? She comes over from a foreign country and tells me and tells you and tells everybody that we can't exercise our First Amendment rights. Well, get your ass back to Hong Kong. See, that's what pisses me off. And if somebody doesn't like it, they can all kiss my ass. Mr. Romanik, I'm just asking. Do you know Kern is married? Is that right? Does that make him gay? Well, hey, I don't know about, do you know how many guys I know that are married that are gay? Ken Wayne, I think you're probably one of them. Ken Wayne writes this. Ken Wayne, let's see, what else does he say? He's just asking, I want to know. See, some of this stuff I can't read, but Ken Wayne. I know all you gay guys kind of stick together, Ken Wayne. I know y'all stick together. Stick together, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. You get that, gay guys in the shower sticking together. You know what I mean, Ken Wayne? And I know you're a personal friend of Kern's. I just don't know how personal. So, Ken Wayne, if you want to give me a call, you idiot, feel free to. Let's see, where else we going? I really like the music you play. This is from Mark Debker. Are you the same Mark Debker that's the drag queen that goes all throughout St. Louis. There's a Mark Depker that goes throughout St. Louis. A guy called me and said he was a big drag queen, so we'll just call you the drag queen idiot, Mark. I don't know if you're the Mark Depker, but I would probably believe you are with this message. I really like the music you play, but I do not like the Grim Reaper. Well, Mark Depker, I don't like drag queens either, so that's okay. We both have something we don't like about each other, but I do not like the Grim Reaper. I think you should get rid of the Grim Reaper portion. Well, that's fine, Mark. You have every right to say that. And I have every right to say I think you're a complete idiot. Well, who the hell are you to tell us or tell anybody to get rid of anything? If you don't like it, you dumbass, turn the station off unless you're not that intelligent. Mr. Mark Debker, you don't need that crap on your station. Now you're telling us what we need in our station? Well, your boyfriend probably doesn't need the crap that you perform on him, but you do it. It really turns people away. Well, you know what? Then keep turning and keep going. Keep moving. I used to promote 1430. Oh, well, boy, thank you very much, Mark. But not anymore, hearing the Grim Reaper. Well, then you're an idiot because the Grim Reaper's been on for the last 5 or 6 years. But apparently I've said something about one of your gay friends that you don't like, and now all of a sudden your feelings are hurt. Well, I'm sorry. Take your feminine feelings and shove them where the sun don't shine. My kids really like the old songs, but I don't want them to hear that Grim Reaper portion. Well, you idiot, then don't turn it on when I'm on the air. People are stupid, aren't they? How stupid is this Mark Depker? He uses foul language. And now listen to this, and doesn't care what he says. That's true. I'm going to say what I want to say. And guess what? Now here's what he says. He doesn't care what he says, meaning me. And this is Mark Depker, that idiot. I do not agree with that. Okay. I don't agree with you not disagreeing with me. Do you understand, people? Why the hell do people want their rights, but they want to take yours away? So basically, I am boycotting 1430 until something is done. Will you be boycotting till the sun quits shining, you idiot, Mr. Mark Depker? And I just want to know, are you that drag queen idiot that everybody's talking about? Listen, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and I'm pissed. I'm not a racist by any means. We started this new group, the National Association for Majority Equality. I've got whites saying, boy, that's great, Bob, because I just want to be treated equal. And we've got the proud blacks saying the same thing. Bob, we want you to have equal treatment. We want everybody to have equal treatment because we want equal treatment. But not the plantation Negroes, not the blacks from Nicaragua. They don't want whites to have fair treatment. And I'll be damned if any of my black friends get offended, then you're not my friends and kiss my ass. Why the hell can't everybody have equal treatment? I'm tired of that crap, the reparation. Hey, slavery 400 years ago, 300 years ago, I don't give a damn. I feel bad about it, but I had nothing to do with it. There's nobody walking the face of this earth, white, had anything to do with slavery. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having that race card played on me. I'm tired of those ass wipes in East St. Louis, and they say, oh, yeah, I'm pissed. These bastards swore on their mama. Swear on my mama. See, that's a good black thing. Swear on my mama. We're going to be for you. Stole the money. But that's all right. Now these same ignorant sumbitches are coming back thinking we're going to give them more. Guys, I've got enough money. It didn't hurt me. It was a matter of principle. But when the white guys in Belleville and throughout the county said, Romanik, they're going to steal your money, I said, this is our last resort. We're trying to get together to stop this culture of corruption. These guys down there, these proud blacks, I thought, give us their word. They went south again. But they're going to stay on the plantation. They're going to have their snooks and their muscatel for a couple weeks. Then they're going to be right back doing what they're doing. But I want to tell you, black people down there, not the proud blacks, you guys know it already. You keep facilitating the cause, you're going to be on that plantation forever. The whites in Belleville, they want to keep you on that plantation. But here's what I have to say. You guys are bigger idiots. You got a Cadillac and you're selling it for the price of a Volkswagen. People in the outer county, they finally realized we were winning till we get down below the hill. The black community, they want to stay on the plantation apparently. Not the proud blacks, but the plantation Negroes, the Nicaraguans from Nicaragua, they want to stay on the plantation. But that's okay. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and I'm going to ask you people, both black and white, if what I'm going to say is racist. And it's about that play Hamilton and about this asswipe actor. I think he played Raymond Burr. He's a black man playing a white man. And we'll get into it. See, here's another thing while I'm thinking about it. White people are afraid to talk about racial issues. You think Bob Romanik, I'm not a racist by any means, but I'll talk racial issues all day long. You white people better get up off your asses. And you proud blacks better get up off your asses, because the crap bum whites and the crap bum blacks, they're ready to take over. The vast minority, and I don't mean color, the asswipe minority is about to take over unless we do something about it. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, insane broadcasting, America's by-state voice of freedom. You hear me? If you don't like it, don't listen. Don't think I can say what I want when I want. This is freedom, you idiot. Not your freedom, but our freedom. Everyone's personal freedom. You hear me? You dumbass, rotten, stupid bastards. Radical Radio. And we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, insane broadcasting, America's by-state voice of freedom, Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Before we get going, I want to say a belated birthday wish to our good friend, Mr. Ed Cockrell, the great man out of New Athens. Should have been the new Board of Review member, but in St. Clair County, it's not the people who vote. It's the votes who were stolen. So, Mr. Ed Cockrell, belated happy birthday to you. Hope you have many, many more. And also want to say hi to Mike and Ashley Hannikin. I met Ashley at the Wood River Bakery. She said her pop listens all the time. So Mike Hannikin, thank you very much. And you've got a beautiful daughter in Ashley, and thank you guys for listening. We sincerely appreciate it. Going to talk about these asswipe black bastards, these plantation Negroes down in East St. Louis who took our money and screwed us once again. See, we got screwed because, primarily most of us were white, except for Miss Kaysen, and what a great candidate that people of East St. Louis lost in La Nina Kaysen. But we got screwed because the opponent down there is black. But I ask, why, when Obama got elected, 98% of the black population voted for Obama? That's the biggest racist statement I've ever saw in my life. They voted because he was black. They didn't vote for him because they thought he was qualified, because I don't believe he was qualified. A couple of years as a U.S. Senator, he was more of a political activist for the black community, and that's okay. But that's not racist. But let us say, give us a white, hey, we've got a white president back, people. Now, they'll say, Romanik, that's racist. It's not racist. I wanted a white president. I didn't want Obama. I wanted a white president. Does that make me a racist? Then every one of the 98% of the blacks that voted for Obama are racist. So see, I'm just one of them. We're all racist. I don't want to hear that crap. But down in East St. Louis, history always repeats itself. And history will show that you'll get screwed again by the greasy, sleazy plantation owners. They'll screw you plantation Negroes like they do every year. I want to see the development on the riverfront. I want to see the jobs come to East St. Louis. You proud blacks, you got your snooks. You got your snooks and you got your muscatel wine. And that's all you get, because these greasy, sleazy, white, greedy plantation owners, they're going to keep you right on the plantation. I read in the paper, this stupid-ass idiot, Tom, Mr. Haney Holbrook, I got a deal for you, Mr. Haney, thanking everybody for voting early. Well, sure, touch tones were a reliable way to vote. It's got his picture. Hey, Tom, you ought to be more concerned about Derek Wallace and all the alleged, these are alleged allegations all over the internet. And now this Derek Wallace has somehow just got put in jail because he called and threatened Tom Holbrook, not personally, threatened through a secretary. And again, how does this secretary know it was Derek Wallace? She's not a voice analyst expert, but that's what they do in St. Clair County, people. You know it, and it gets worse. They tell me Holbrook said he's not running for clerk next time. Well, I hope not, Holbrook, because I think Democrats and Republicans alike are going to throw your ass out of office. But I'm just asking, what are these allegations about pedophilia that Derek Wallace has alleged? Alleged, I say. I don't know. This gentleman lived with Tom Holbrook, and he's alleging pedophilia? Tom Holbrook, if you're innocent, I say if you're innocent, why isn't there a statement? Why aren't you defending yourself? I'm just asking you, just between me and you, Holbrook. I went to school with you. Every gal in class said what a creepy son of a bitch you were, and I thought you were a little creepy myself. No, I thought you were a lot creepy. But why don't you answer these allegations? Derek Wallace is put out, said on the air, and he's on the internet. I think you had somehow had it pulled off. But he wants you to sue him. Now, what man would want you to sue him unless he thought he was correct? He was right. But Mr. Tom Holbrook, I personally think you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to resign in disgrace today because this election wasn't fair. Everybody was having trouble with those touch screens, and for you to say they were a reliable way to vote, that's what these people do. A third of the voters exercise the option to vote early, and all that does is gives those ass-wipes up in St. Clair County the opportunity to manipulate the election like I believe has been done every year. But they want to sit back. Of the early voting sites, the touch screens were excellent. Are you crazy, Holbrook? What a lousy lying bastard that you are. You no good son of a bitch. Defend yourself on all these fronts, if you would. And let me tell you what happened in Washington Park. Now, they allegedly are trying to fire Mr. Ray Coleman because he's been fighting Sprague forever. It's known all throughout the county and the state that he's been fighting Sprague. So apparently Sprague's having some of the plantation Negroes down in Washington Park do his dirty work. They don't have the money for Ray Coleman. And I've seen Ray Coleman do a lot of work out there in Washington Park. I don't think he's a perfect man. We all make mistakes. The only time you never make a mistake is if you don't do anything. And then that's the biggest mistake ever, not doing nothing. They don't have the money for Coleman, but they've got enough to hire. Now, listen to this, people. They hired Sprague $2,500 a month in that poor community. That's a retainer. That's $30,000 a year. And once he does some work, it'll be more money, more money, more money. He'll end up getting $70,000, $100,000 a year for that impoverished town that has no money. And for the aldermen, for the trustees, said they don't have any money, but they're going to give a white boy $2,500 a month, potentially to make $50,000, $100,000 a year. He'll make a lot in retainer fees. And I want to ask the black community of Washington Park, you can't get a black attorney? You've already got a city attorney. You can't get a black attorney? And the trustees need an attorney. They're worried about money. They're not worried about money. They're worried about taking care of Sprague. This is the same Bob I'd rather piss in my pants than piss in a urinal, Sprague. And Sprague, I want to know, do you get drunk, pass out and piss in your pants, and Patty's got to put your new diapers on? I just want to know. But you got this asswipe bastard. He's the Centerville Township attorney. He's a Cahokia attorney. He's now the Washington Park attorney. He's soon to be the Allerton attorney. Why do you think they give Joanne Reed an expungement? So when she gets elected mayor, she'll bring Sprague down. Sprague's making $1 million at the backs of the hardworking black taxpayers. Sprague, you said you were going to retire from Belleville because you wanted more time. But now you've got 3 or 4 or 5 city attorney jobs in the black community. So blacks down there, don't say Bob Romanik's a racist. You're the biggest racist in the world. It's bad enough if you say a white guy's against the black. But when blacks turn on their own And that's what you people have done. People in Cahokia, people in Centerville, people in Allerton, people in Washington Park now. Garrett Harner, making $500,000 a year. He's the attorney for School District 189, and he was LaToya Greenwood's campaign manager. I wonder why. I think it was because Daddy's giving him $500,000 of the Proud Blacks' money down in School District 189. Garrett Harner don't live there. He don't hang there. Him and Sprague go down there to get their money. And you talk about Bob Romanik? I've done nothing but help the black community. Don't worry about what I say. Worry about what I do, and I do to help. Sprague and Kern, Garrett Harner, these bastards will kiss your ass, and then they'll steal your money. They'll take all your money. The proud black community. Not so proud, are you? Not so proud, are you, black community? When you give it all to the white guys and you want to preach to Bob Romanik's a racist, are you crazy? Nothing worse than a man getting elected to represent his community, whether black or white, and turn on that community. And that's what you plantation Negroes have done down below the hill. And it's a proud white man saying that, and I'm not a racist. But you some bitches make me come close to being a racist. I wonder why a lot of people in Belleville that don't know the black community don't like the blacks. Well, no, I don't wonder. I know why. They see what goes on. Bob Sprague, the new attorney for the board, not for the city, for the board. Now, Washington Park, a big, strong community with all that money, has to have 2 attorneys. You people, the decent people, the taxpayers in Washington Park ought to be up in arms. Ought to be up in arms. But see, it was led by the people that are for Sprague. So let them take over. We'll talk about what Bob Romanik says. Why don't you talk about Bob Romanik when he buries black kids, when he pays $25,000 to feed the poor down, and he's saying, listen, Christmas last year, I bet you Kern ain't going to give you 25 cents, you idiots. And it just pisses me off. But if you guys want what you got, that's what you're going to get. And you're going to get screwed once again. But people in Washington Park, black people, proud black people, give Sprague another 20. He's living in a $2 million house. That he's taking money out of the black community. Now you're going to give him another $25,000, $50,000, $75,000. And these attorneys, some of them, they'll generate that income. You know that. There'll be a lot of crap coming up, and Sprague will bill you and bill you and bill you. You'll get 75 or 100 grand. And you proud blacks in Washington Park can't even put food on your table at Christmas time. Can't put food on your table at Thanksgiving time. Now let's go where I really want to go. Say I'm a racist, my ass. There was a play, Hamilton. It's in New York. And it's about Aaron Burr and Hamilton and all the crap that went on. I won't bore you with the details. They've got a black actor playing Aaron Burr, I believe. Now, in the audience was Vice President-elect Pence, his young, impressionable daughter, and his wife. This man came, proud white man. This man came just to watch the play, to spend his money and watch the play. Didn't want to get recognized, but this black, greasy racist, after the play, this black man playing a white man. Now, if I was a white man playing a black man in blackface, I'd be a racist. This guy's not a racist. Bull crap. So after the play, he stands there. Now, Pence and everybody that come to the play, come there, paid their money. Now, this guy's got every right to speak his mind, freedom of speech, but not when people come and pay to see a play. It's a play. It's not a political speech. It's not someone out on the podium. This man come with his family, with his young daughter, impressionable daughter. This ass-white, black, greasy bastard stands up there on the stage and gives Pence a bunch of bull crap, calls Pence out, and had no reason to because Pence wasn't the problem. Calls Pence out with his young, impressionable daughter there. You never come after a man when his family's around. If you want to get somebody, wait for their family to leave. You never want to pull, because I don't want my family pulled into it. They don't want their family pulled into it. Why would they pull Pence's family into it? But here's the point I'm making. They talked about it, and it was over with. No racial overtones at all. Are you crazy? Now, if that would have been a white man up there portraying a black man, and there'd have been a black vice president-elect in audience, and that white man would have called out the black vice president-elect, there'd have been nothing but crap on the front page, racial crap on the front page. And if it pisses off my black friends, so be it. I'm telling you the way it is. You people know. You understand what I'm saying? It was all out that this black man called out the white vice president-elect. Nothing to do with racism. He wasn't scorned because, hey, that was racial. You shouldn't have done that. If it had been a white man up there trying to confront a black man, it would have been on the front page. When a black guy gets a hell beat out of him in a Trump rally, they want to blame Trump. But this isn't racial. And see, the news media is what really pisses me off. They let it go. Bob Romanik's not going to let it go. If it was right for the whites, it's right for the blacks and vice versa. I'll fight for the blacks if I think they're right. But the black community, and I shouldn't even say the black community, the press was totally wrong on this. Think about it. If a white guy playing a black man would have come after a vice presidential elect candidate or vice presidential elect black man, it'd have been front page. What a racist remark. There'd have been crap all over. Well, why isn't it this way? Because the whites sit there and take it. That's why. Nothing said on any of the TV stations about it was a racial thing. And maybe it wasn't. But it sure would have been no matter what. It's a racial thing when some goofy white son of a bitch beats the hell out of a black guy at a Trump rally. It's all about Trump. Well, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. It just pisses me off. And I had to, somebody said, don't go there, Bob. I say, what the hell are you talking about? Don't go there, my ass. Let's take a break. I'm tired of this bull crap. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio. And you're listening to the all-new KQQZ. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, voice of freedom, voice of freedom, bi-state, not bisexual, Kern. Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very, very proud to be the Patriot. You know, I was talking to my producer off the air, and he said he didn't even think about it being racial until I described and explained what the situation was. It was racial. It was most certainly racial. He wouldn't have done that to Obama. He wouldn't have done to another black man. Are you crazy? Why is it racism is only if you're white? You know, so if you're a white man or white woman and you take up for your race and all you want is equality, no more, but you'll take no less, then you're a racist. You never hear say a black person's a racist. Are you crazy? There's a lot of racists on both sides. And see, when I think somebody's wrong, I'm going to let them know. And I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. But you poor, stupid white people better wake up. Because not the proud blacks, but the ass-white blacks are going to take everything you have. They're going to take your property, going to take your freedom, going to take whatever. Now, the National Association for Majority Equality, their contact numbers and their website will be up shortly. And again, people, NAME, N-A-M-E, is like the NAACP, N-A-M-E. It's not a racist organization. It's an organization for people who believe in equality for everyone. You hear me? Equality for everyone. Regardless of your race. The silent majority better become the loud and proud vocal majority, or you guys are going to get buried. Going to get buried in more ways than one. Let's have equal treatment for everybody. I believe in the black community. I respect the black community. But I also believe in the white community. I also respect the white community. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let a black, a green, or a purple scare me away from being proud and loud, for being proud and white. Don't want to start a race war. But I'll be damned, I'm not going to sit there and have the hell beat out of me as a white man. If it takes the fight, it'll take the fight. I deplore violence, but I'll be damned, I'm not going to stand there. I'm not going to stand there and get destroyed because of my race, because I'm white. Have some of the blacks want to, well, you're white. You shouldn't do this in slavery. My ass. I'm tired of this racial crap on both sides. I'm going to stand tall and proud as a white man. And I hope the proud blacks, you hear me on the radio all the time. I say, are you a proud black man? I'm happy because a proud person of either race, of any race, will take care of their family. They won't want somebody else taking care of their family. But that's what you get below the hill. Those proud blacks have been beat down. They've been beat down. Give them a fish. Tomorrow, give them another fish. Don't give them a fishing pole. I want them to be independent. I don't want to have to spend my money on all the crap that goes on down there, not just black, the white. And I got to ask, and I talk off the top of my head, I don't care. Why, if you're a white or black and you have 3 family members and you want to have another child and you make $50,000, you got to spread that $50,000 amongst another person if you make that decision. But they're both black and white bums. They're pumping out baby after baby after baby, and we're paying for it. When the hell are things going to change? A lot of the blacks, not the proud blacks, not the decent blacks, but the plantation Negroes, they're mad because Trump got elected. And you know who got Trump elected? The whites came out finally and spoke their mind. And that pisses off some blacks. And if it does, just the hell with you, then. It wasn't a racial thing. It was hey, we as a majority have to stand tall for a change. And they stood tall and they elected Trump. I don't think Trump's a racist by any means. But I don't think he's going to be far, black and white, pumping these babies. Hey, let's pump out more babies so we get more money. That's bull crap. You pump out more babies, you sacrifice. Don't make the proud white or the proud black community sacrifice. And I say that on both sides. There's enough white crap and black crap to go around that want somebody to support them. And they sit back, these are the ass white bastards that are out here protesting because they don't have to work a job because we support them. Both black and white. There's enough shame in that game to go around. So I tell you good people, both black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, don't give a damn. You better watch out because the vast, vocal, nasty-ass minority is ready to take over. We have to stand tall. No violence. We have to stand tall. We did it election day, have a new president. Let's see what happens. We got to change, people. Things are never going to get better until we make them. We make them get better. And the only way we can make them get better is hold these politicians' feet to the fire today and every day. They work for us. We don't work for them. Let's remember that throughout this day and every day. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of Radio, and you've been listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, insane broadcasting at its finest. America's by-state, not bisexual, not bisexual, Kern, you idiot, not bisexual, Mark, the big faggot Kern, by-state voice of freedom, Radical Radio, and we are, as always, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Come on back tomorrow if you want honesty. If you can't put your big boy pants on, keep the radio turned off. You hear me every day. You hear the disclaimer. If you're offended by anything, you better go someplace where, in some jungle. I don't mean a racial jungle now. I'm a white guy. I shouldn't have said jungle. I said jungle. Go to a jungle where you can't hear anything. You can't see anything. Because people, the time is coming. We have to stand tall. This election, not the county election because the asswipe stole it, but the national elections have shown that people are ready for a change. They're strong, and the silent majority has woken up. The silent majority has become loud and proud and elect Trump. Let's get behind this gentleman. You got the asswipe blacks and asswipe whites. Oh, no, Trump ain't going to be no good. The man hasn't even stepped foot in the White House. We didn't do that to Obama. Everybody praised that son of a bitch. So let's praise Trump. Let's give everybody, black and white, men and women, equal treatment. No more, but no less than equal treatment. So let's continue, people, to unite. There's a new election coming up every year. So let's continue to unite and expose these rotten, political, parasitical punks, both black and white, that we call politicians, and let's destroy them. We've destroyed some of the situation. Let's continue to destroy until they're all wiped off the face of the earth. Wiped off the face of the earth, politically, of course, right here on the dark side.